recording.
Hi, this is Gary Veach, and I'm about to present to you my Premiership final for the Garden State Cat Club virtual show. First of all, I'd like to thank the club and the team that helped organize this. I think it's very important for us all to stay safe, and I appreciate and thank Garden State Cat Club for having the wisdom to do it virtually. We're just not all inoculated yet, and it's not safe, so kudos to the club. I'd like to thank our sponsors, particularly the World's Best Cat Litter and Zoologics, who are our lead sponsors, and all the many other sponsors which appear on your screen now. It's great to have the sponsorship to help be able to put this on and get prizes out to people, and we couldn't do it without you. Thank you so much. Going into the final for Premiership, starting off with 15th Best Cat, is this Berman, a cream point. The Berman class was so strong. There were two other Bermans I really liked that I could not get in because 5 of them would take a third of my final. But I got 3 in, and this is my third. This boy's ear placement is beautiful. It's just as much wide at the base as it is tall, set as much to the side as off the head. I like the eye color. It's a very difficult color to work with, to get that contrast, to be able to appreciate that white paws. This boy has a really beautiful coat. I love the way his ruff falls off of him and the fullness to it. And it looks like it's a great coat texture. He's very balanced. He's my 3rd best Berman. He's my 15th best cat. 14th best cat in Premiership. I am in love with the American bobtails, and this little cat up on the perch has got his bobtail hanging off there, and it's a beautiful fullness of coat on this cat. And I'm sure that if you touch that tail, you feel all kinds of corkscrews around it, and then that fat pad at the end. Beautiful coat, great expression, beautiful ear placement, very nice picture. This is my 14th best cat in Premiership. 13th best cat is this Bombay. I love the body and boning on this cat. The gloss and shine to the coat, that vivid copper eye color. Beautiful, beautiful cat hanging off the couch. This is my 13th best cat in Premiership. 12th best cat is this Cornish Rex. Beautiful ears. I love the Marcel coat. The definition of the bicolor pattern is with that inverted V. This cat is marked beautifully. It looks like it has a nice tuck up. Beautiful oval eyes. This is my 12th best cat in Premiership. 11th best cat is this exotic. Beautiful coat, great density, beautiful pattern. I love, again, that inverted V on the bicolors with that predominant white underparts. This is a girl, I believe, and she's built like a boy. She's got a beautiful depth of break, great jawline, tiny little ears, very balanced. 11th best cat in Premiership. 10th best cat in Premiership is the 2nd place Berman in my final. This Berman has beautiful gloving factor. You can see the evenness across the paws, although we're missing that 3rd leg that's behind him. Beautiful coat, great pattern, nice full seal point coloring with contrast to the body, fantastically groomed, beautiful coat texture, very well placed ears. It's a gorgeous Berman. They were very strong. 2nd best Berman, 10th best cat. 9th best cat is the first of 2 Maine Coons. This is I think I had 3. This is a beautiful Maine Coon. I love that classic tabby pattern, that beautiful coat. You see this cat and you see the next one, and I had to go back and forth to make sure it wasn't the same cat because they're so strikingly similar. This one has a little bit higher white on that leg, and then the next one I think is a little lower. But I have them both in because they're both really striking. Beautiful Maine Coon. 9th best cat. 8th best cat is another Maine Coon, and you see that brown tabby and white pattern, and yeah, that foot is a little more like a glove than it is a boot. Beautiful pattern on this cat, great presentation. I love the high rufusine warmth. Great coat, beautifully groomed and presented. Best Maine Coon and 8th best cat. 7th best cat is my best Berman. This is a beautiful set of gloves on the front of this cat, and I love it's looking directly at the camera, and you can see that mask, and the ear placement is perfectly set. The body looks stocky and sturdy like the Berman breed should be, and it's a beautiful Berman. This is my best Berman in show and my 6th best cat. 7th. This is a beautiful Persian, brown patch tabby and white, vivid eye color, great composition of photo, the roundness of the head, the roundness of the body, the roundness of the tail, the fullness across that coat. I love the patching and the presentation. She is my 6th best cat. This is 5th best cat. Beautiful red tabby and white. I love the tiny little ears on this cat, the lowness of the leg, the fullness of the coat. The coat just drips. Beautifully groomed and presented, sparkling white with a nice inverted V. My favorite thing are those ears. They're just very well set on the head and very small. Beautiful composition. 5th best cat in championship. Premiership. 4th best cat is this beautiful Siberian. I saw this cat in a few other shows, and this picture really strikes me. I really love the way that expression is on the head and the fullness of that muzzle, the ear placement, great warmth of pattern and color in a macro pattern, great rufusing factor, great contrast. My best Siberian. This Abyssinian really struck me too. I really like the almond shape to the eyes, the beautiful cleanliness of color. You cannot see a bar on that neck. Nicely placed ears cupped forward as though listening. Beautiful breadth of chest there. And I hope a fine bone leg. And I can just imagine running my fingers backward through that coat and just seeing that flame of color underneath. Beautiful Abyssinian. Best Abyssinian in show in Premiership. And my, I think, 3rd best cat. 2nd best cat is this beautiful ragdoll. What a striking cat. Beautiful ears. I love the inverted V and the symmetry and how it's placed, and it dissects the eye. The eye color is incredible, beautiful, even blue, very beautiful, full ruff. I can imagine picking this cat up and feeling that surprising weight and that heft and that very thick body. Beautiful, beautiful cat. 2nd best cat in Premiership. Best cat in Premiership today is the Siamese. And look at that beautiful eye sweep. Not only does the eye need to be on an angle to harmonize with the wedge, but it also needs to be set a little bit oblique in the head and just slight corner to round the front of the head off. And I love the way this eye is shaped and the sweep to it. Beautiful narrow muzzle, gorgeous ear placement. You can see that line on the left in particular. It goes from the muzzle right up to the edge of the ear. Beautiful triangular shape. Great contrast, clarity of color, beautiful absence of darkness on that body. Beautiful Siamese. Best Siamese in show and best cat in Premiership. Thanks to the team that worked so hard to put this all together. In front of you now is a group of the people that got behind this and the jobs that they did. And thank you to all of them.